My story is about my senior spring break to Mexico with my four best friends. To get to Mexico, we took an airplane. We had a layover in California that seemed to be forever long because we were so excited to get to Cabo. When we finally landed in Cabo San Lucas, we could not be more excited. We just wanted to get our bathing suits on and go to the beach. There ended up being a mix-up with our bus, and we did not get to our resort until later. So instead of going to the beach, we put our dresses on for a fancy dinner. Our first dinner was actually Easter dinner. The food that they served us was amazing, and I could eat it every day if I could. The first morning we woke up bright and early to take water aerobics. We were always one of the first people at the pool because we were still on East Coast time. At the resort, we made lots of friends. The people we hung out with most were Humberto and Roberto. They worked at the resort and hosted all the activities during the day. At nighttime, our resort would have a live band and a DJ in the lobby. My favorite night was when there was a live band. It was a lot of fun and they were playing really good music. When we would go into town, we had to wait at the bus stop. This was always fun because we got to see all the locals. The bus ride was about a half hour to get to town. Once we were in town, we went to lunch at Señor Frog. It is a famous restaurant that is located all over Mexico and very popular to the tourists. It was actually my birthday, so they made me my friend's birthday hat. While we were in town, we went snorkeling trip. They took us to the famous Cabo San Lucas rocks. Also on our trip, we were lucky enough to see a whale. This is really cool. There were actually two of them, but one of the whales never came above water. It was kind of scary because our boat driver would get really close to the whales. Snorkeling was my favorite part of the trip. We saw so many cool fish. While walking around the town, we came across the world's smallest bar. We only had 2 bar stools and 1 bartender. For dinner, we went to the world's famous Cabo Wabo. This is a really fun restaurant. There was a lot of good food, and there was a lot going on. While in Mexico, some people that we met taught us how to boogie board. This was fun. The waves were giant in Mexico and can get scary at some point. On the last night, our resort put on a show. My friends and I were lucky enough to be able to participate in it. They taught us how to dance with swords and fire. This was the best week of my life, and I definitely a vacation I will never forget.